Godmother. Take a rest. Leave this place to me. Recycling collection.
Xiaoxi. This isn't appropriate. You're the heiress of Shen Group.
Godmother, you found me as an infant and raised me for over 2 decades. Your kindness in raising me, I'll never forget. I'll help collect recyclables and find your daughter who went missing.
We are honored to welcome Miss Shen as the new leader of the Shen Group.
Enough already. I won't inherit any Shen Group. Leave. Don't delay my work.
Mr. Wang, our afternoon contract.
It's just 300 million. No need to call me. I'm busy here. Miss Shen, with your status, let us handle the recycling work. If everyone brings their recyclables here, feel free to touch or handle them freely. Miss Shen, the tricycle's full now. Shouldn't you report to Shen Group?
No, I need to help my godmother find her lost daughter. Stop following me.
Mr. Shen. Miss Shen ran away again. Miss Shen. Miss Shen. Miss Shen. Miss Shen. Please return with us to take over the Shen Group's leadership.
You're really persistent, aren't you? I'm dealing with something critical right now. No time for this.
Mr. Shen requests you.
Mom, don't rush me. I need to find someone first.
Xiaoxi, you're my biological child. The Shen Group must be entrusted to you. You can use the group's resources to help your adoptive mother find her biological daughter.
Well, more hands make light work. I agree.
Make the announcement. My biological daughter will officially assume control of Shen Group today. Our new chairman.
So sudden. Mom, I'm not even dressed.
After you, Miss Shen.
This birthmark matches the one on my godmother's wrist. Miss. The birthmark on your wrist.
My earrings, you beggar. I need these for my Shen Group front desk interview today. You're ruining my chance. You'll pay for this.
Take mine.
Chanel's latest earrings.
Let me put them on you. A strand of hair. For DNA verification.
Smart choice.
Miss Shen, I'll show you around the Shen Group.
Not necessary. I have more urgent tasks for you. Test this hair against my adoptive mother's DNA. Report the results immediately when ready. Go. Now.
All departments, attention. Madam Shen's long-lost daughter is joining Shen Group today. For Miss Shen, we have to maintain the highest standards. Ensure her complete satisfaction. When will Miss Shen arrive?
Look, Miss Shen is here.
Which one's the real heiress? Is that even a question? The one in front is dressed in cheap knockoffs, reeks of poverty. The one behind wears Chanel earrings, Givenchy scarf, and Hermes bag. That's our Miss Shin. All hail Miss Shin.
Hello, I'm
Miss Shin. Let's go.
Hello. Did you mistake me for someone else?
Miss Shen? Calling me? But I'm an orphan, with no parents.
Mistake. Impossible. You're the one at the wrong place. Our Shin group has no trash for you. Miss Shin. Let's go.
They think I'm the CEO of Shin Group, Shin Yu's daughter? Could it be? My wealthy dreams are coming true?
Miss Shen, what's wrong?
Nothing. Since I'm here, show me around Shin Group's headquarters.
Wait. You called her Miss Shin,
So what if she is? None of your business.
but I just heard, at the entrance, you're applying for a receptionist position.
Ridiculous. When did I ever say that? I'm the heiress of Shin Group, soon to become the new CEO of this corporation. Why would I apply to be a receptionist?
Get out of here. If you want to work at Shin Group's front desk, at least wear proper attire. Dressed like this, you look disgraceful. You're embarrassing all of us at Shin Group.
Receptionist. You've made a mistake.
No mistake here. You said you wanted this job. Why are you still standing here? Are you trying to get special treatment by sucking up to me?
You claim to be Miss Shin. Prove it.
She's not Miss Shin. Are you saying a country folk like you is?
Can't you see Miss Shen's noble bearing? These earrings alone. You couldn't afford them in 5 lifetimes. How dare you question Miss Shen?
Those are my earrings. The earrings she's wearing were given by me.
A lowlife like you has no right to challenge me. How dare you claim these earrings came from you? You trash collector couldn't possibly know about real luxury.
Leaving aside the earrings were truly from me. Does your Shin Group determine her identity just by her clothing, Shin Yu's daughter?
My judgment is flawless. If I say she is, she is.
Could this be a mistake? I heard Miss Shen carries a family heirloom jade.
Fine. Let's verify with the jade pendant.
You scavenger really won't stop until you're proven wrong. Miss Shen, just show the jade pendant to crush her hopes. Exactly, Miss Shen, show that pendant now. Make her know her place.
She couldn't have the pendant. She doesn't possess it.
Who says I don't? Good thing I have one too.
Open your eyes wide. If she's not Miss Shen, then who are you?
This is just a fake I bought for 20 yuan at a flea market. Never thought this knockoff would bring me luck.
Her pendant is counterfeit. Real heirlooms don't use such cheap materials.
You calling it fake doesn't make it true. You're jealous.
I know it's fake. Because the real pendant is right here. This jade pendant has been with me since childhood. This is the real Shin family heirloom.
You're desperate to replace me? You've been scheming for this day all along.
The true Shin pendant, placed on the summoning pedestal, can summon the night blood.
True, the night blood serves solely as Madame Shen's personal guard. Only Madame Shen and blood descendants can command them.
These two imposters keep contradicting each other. Why not test their pendants on the pedestal now?
No life-threatening risks here, but let's not summon shadow guards lightly.
Guilty conscience showing? You bring a counterfeit pendant to challenge my birthright? You're overstepping.
Exactly, this fraud claims authority with empty bluster. Now that proof's demanded, she panics.
Since you doubt me, let the pedestal decide. Since you claim that trash trinket of yours is the real heirloom, you go first.
It was you who questioned if my jade pendant was fake. Why should I act first?
Miss Shen, don't waste breath on this fool. We've never witnessed Shen Group's shadow guards. Why not show us this spectacle and humiliate this country folk in the process?
Exactly. Miss Shen, place yours first. When guards appear, we'll show her true legitimacy. Stop her endless, petty schemes.
This summoning pedestal must be broken.
But whether this pedestal is truly malfunctioning, we'll soon discover.
My master, I await your command.
I am the commander, Gui Cheng, sent by Madame Shen to deliver a message.
I told you, this country folk couldn't possibly summon the shadow guards. Commander Gu must have come here by coincidence.
Miss Shen, Madame Shen has planned a succession banquet in your honor. You'll formally inherit Shen Group there. She also requested crystal shoes for you. She wants you to wear them at the event.
Oh no. The truth's exposed.
Commander Gu, you're mistaken. She's not the real Miss Shen. The true heiress is right here. Commander, this lady is the genuine Miss Shen. Any messages from Madame Shen should be directed to her.
You claim to be the long-lost heiress of Shen Group?
He simply means he hasn't met the real heiress yet. Exactly. I'm the true heiress.
If you're the heiress, why do you look like a scheming villain? Whereas she, though plainly dressed, bears Madame Shen's distinct features. My apologies. I tend to speak without filtering myself. Madame Shen's orders have been delivered. I'll take my leave.
Take your fake jade pendant and get it out of here now. The shadow guards were summoned by me. There was just a slight delay.
Exactly. This country folk is clearly jealous of you. Miss Shen, tomorrow's your succession banquet. The crystal shoes were custom made by Madame Shen herself.
I invite everyone to attend the banquet. I'll personally wear the crystal shoes.
Miss Shen, what can I do for you?
Prepare 2 pairs of crystal shoes. I want to witness someone's humiliating act.
Miss Shen, are you giving us these gowns? These are authentic haute couture pieces. They must cost a fortune.
It's nothing. They're just a few gowns, after all. This is manageable for me. Even if they're replicas, they maxed out my credit card. But you know what they say, no risk, no reward. If I can replace the real Miss Shen, it'll pay off big time.
What are you doing here? A place like this is way above your class. Well, where did you get that rented gown? Blew your savings, huh? How many months of trash picking did this gown cost you?
Stop faking a lavish lifestyle. No need to impersonate Shen Group's heiress. Fakes won't become real. This charade won't last.
The real cannot be faked. I am Miss Shen. Meanwhile, you, waste collector, maxed out your credit to rent that gown.
Hello, we're from Guangxi Bank's Collections Department. Your recent purchase of knockoff designer wear exceeded your credit limit. We've called repeatedly, no response. Now we're collecting the debt in person.
I knew you'd ruin your credit. This is a total embarrassment. What's your excuse now?
My credit's fine, and I never got your calls. You've got the wrong person. My mother's allowance card hasn't even been touched. There's still over 100 million sitting in the account. Why would you chase me for payments?
Still lying through your teeth. Pathetic.
Madam, we're here for you. Your debt is long overdue.
You've got the wrong person. How could I possibly have overdue debts? I'm the heiress of Shen Group.
They are professionals with ID cards. They can't be mistaken.
This ID is obviously fake. You're all a bunch of scammers, trying to extort money from me.
Exactly. Open your eyes and look closely. This is the daughter of Shen Group's, Madam Shen. How could she owe you money?
You're really stubborn.
It's you. This must be your doing. You've always been jealous of me. These people are just actors you hired, trying to humiliate me here. Get these third-rate actors out of here now.
Mom, this debt is legitimately yours. We're not performers.
Get out now. Security.
Since you refuse to cooperate, we'll have to sue you.
Before you can sue me, I'll leverage my status as Miss Shen to secure a huge loan.
Miss Shen. Madam Shen specially ordered these crystal shoes for you. Please try them on.
These crystal shoes were custom made to match the owner's foot shape exactly. Only one pair exists in the capital. Even the slightest difference in toenail length will make them unwearable. Are you sure you want to try?
Nonsense. She's our one and only Miss Shen. If she can't wear it, how could you? Lowlifes can't stand others' success. Miss Shen was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Just jealous nobodies. Miss Shen, let me help you. Wait, something's wrong with these shoes. Why won't they fit? Are you incompetent at basic tasks? I'll do it. Custom made for Miss Shen's exact foot measurements. There's no way. They're incorrect. How? How is this not working?
Size 36 shoes. For size 39 feet. Impossible.
Ridiculous. Incompetent fool. Get lost. If you're useless, I'll do it myself. Miss Shen's shoes are way too small. I must wear them today to prove I'm the real Miss Shen. Look, they fit perfectly. Let's see who dares question me now.
Such exquisite shoes complement our Miss Shen with perfect harmony. Exactly. In this entire world, who's worthy of wearing these one-of-a-kind crystal shoes could only be our Miss Shen.
Your feet must be hurting.
Not at all. These shoes fit me perfectly.
Well then, don't just stand there. Walk around for everyone.
This woman really wants to embarrass me.
Well, scared to try?
Watch me do it. Didn't you hear the designer's words? These crystal shoes were custom made based on my exact measurements. They're perfectly comfortable. Walking is nothing.
True enough. You should dance. Everyone knows. Miss Shen dances best.
Do a swan spin then. This is the Black Swan's signature move.
Fine, I'll do it.
Miss Shen, your feet are bleeding.
Bleeding? No wonder it hurts so much.
Didn't I tell you to prepare 2 pairs? Bring the other pair.
So it turns out you're the real Miss Shen.
You wretch. You knew it all along. Your feet are the same size as mine. That's why you're impersonating me. I've gained weight these past few days. I can't dance because of my ankle injury. That's why I gave an opportunity to you.
Now that things have come to this, are you still going to deny it? You just can't let go of the empty title of Miss Shen?
It's clear you've been plotting, eyeing my position. If I'm not careful, you'd pounce on me like a dog. It's you who have been plotting, eyeing the title of Miss Shen.
Right, everything today was meticulously planned by you, you wretch. The goal is to replace Miss Shen. Replace Miss Shen. You're not worthy. Miss Shen has an air of nobility. She's the daughter of the Shen family. Unlike you, a country folk. Even if you wear such nice clothes, all over you, there's still a foul smell.
Who else would you impersonate? You just had to impersonate Miss Shen. Who exactly is Miss Shen? Don't you even know? You fake. What are you so arrogant about?
Everyone, please stop arguing. Shen Xiaoxi is the real Miss Shen. The fake one is that one over there.
What nonsense are you spouting?
I'm not talking nonsense. Last night, Miss Shen called me personally. She asked me to prepare 2 pairs of heels. Miss, if you didn't even know that, how could you be the real Miss Shen?
The one who asked you to prepare the 2 pairs of shoes was me, and I specifically told that the second pair should be a size bigger. Are you deaf or something? Can't you hear me?
Then tell us your opinion. I told the designer last night. What specific details do the shoes have, like the decorations on the vamp, the heel shape? Why, can't you answer?
You must have eavesdropped on Miss Shen's conversation with the designer. Now you're putting on airs. Exactly, you scheming woman. Who knows what tricks you're hiding?
You're such an actress, but no disguise can hide your true, trashy origins. A nobody is a nobody. Do you really think you can become a swan?
You're just a country folk from some backwater village, a nobody. Who would mistake you for Miss Shen?
Here's an idea. Since the designer received Miss Shen's call before, let's have him call Miss Shen again now. Whoever's phone rings is Miss Shen.
Right, I'll call her immediately. Miss Shen. Got it. 136.
Oh no. My number is 158. First you ignore my shoe design instructions. Now you dare call to question my identity? Who do you think you are? We will never work with you again. Get out.
You.
I'll make the call.
What does a call signify? You'll go to such extremes for wealth and status? No trick is too low for you.
These crystal shoes remain unpaid for. Each pair is valued at 50 million. 2 pairs would be 100 million total.
What are you implying?
These shoes must be paid for immediately.
Payment? Done and dusted. 100 million is just petty cash to Miss Shen. That's barely a fraction of her monthly allowance. Exactly, though the bank was hounding you about debts earlier. Deadbeat, if you're broke, watch how proper rich people handle their money.
Miss Shen could pay 200 million to designers without blinking. The surplus? Consider it the designer's tip.
Perfect. Pay up then. No more stalling.
Easy peasy. Dropping 9 figures is like you spend it 10 yuan elsewhere. Hopper.
Exactly. Rich swipe cards. Poor count coins. Your delay suggests you can't pay.
Don't get cocky. Miss Shen will shut you up with payment. Miss Shen, I'll fetch your card.
Splendid. Let's witness your pathetic little act.
Still bluffing? Once Miss Shen buys these shoes, truth will out.
What now? How can I possibly have 100 million? Shen Xiaoxi, you wretched woman. Rotten heck.
What's going on? Is this machine broken? How could the balance be insufficient?
Well, giving up already wasn't 100 million. Just pocket change for Miss Shen. Or was that all talk?
This is just a glitch. The bank system must be malfunctioning.
Must have been holding the card upside down. This is Miss Shen. 100 million is nothing. Even a billion is nothing to Miss Shen.
Right, upside down. I held it wrong earlier.
Really? Let her try again then.
This card reader still shows insufficient balance in this card.
Impossible. Miss Shen, with her esteemed status, never handles cards personally. Miss Shen, allow me to assist. Let's humiliate that low-class woman proper.
Wait. Hey,
Why? Why is this? A credit card?
I might have grabbed the wrong card.
Even Miss Shen's credit card has a limit, easily covering 100 million. Let me try. How? How is this possible?
What else is there to discuss?
I was in a hurry today and took the wrong card. Who do you think you are, daring to question me here?
Exactly. There must be some misunderstanding. Miss Shen must have grabbed the wrong card. That's why it didn't work.
Right, Miss Shen probably made a mistake, but Shen Xiaoxi, you're just an imposter.
The evidence is right here. The card reader's beeping, the card's maxed out. Still claiming to be real?
Yes, exactly. I took the wrong credit card. My regular card has more than enough funds. I never use credit card payments normally. It's empty, isn't that obvious? This was just an accident.
Huan Mingjie, you claim it's the wrong card? Then why don't you use your usual card right now? Simple enough.
I didn't bring it today.
Do you even believe yourself? There's no such thing as another card. She's nothing but a complete fraud. I'm the real Miss Shen.
Daughter. Daughter, what exactly?
Godmother.
Daughter.
Look, everyone, isn't that your trash-picking mother? How dare you claim to be Miss Shen?
I noticed this trash-picking wretch smells worse than last time. What gives? Well, there's another scrap collector here, haha. Security here must be utterly incompetent. Letting filthy beggars wander in freely. Disgusting.
Frankly, Shen Xiaoxi alone lowers the prestige of Shen Group's succession ceremony. Now, her heavyweight counterpart joins. Seriously, what are you two doing at this elite event? You belong at the dump, not here.
Xiaoxi. I'm embarrassing you, aren't I?
Godmother. Don't listen to their nonsense.
You are right, though. Ma'am, your presence here wouldn't matter if your daughter wasn't even more embarrassing herself. 2 peas in a pod.
Miss Shen, you're too kind-hearted. This won't do. This is Shen Group's grand succession ceremony, not some hobo's picnic. And nobody like her shouldn't sneak in. Trash belongs in the junkyard, not polluted. Proper society. Shameless creatures crashing this event. This marble floor isn't for beggars like you to trample on.
Stop wasting time with these 2 wretches. Commander Gu's here. Make him remove these 2 beggars immediately.
Being a scavenger is just a job. It has nothing to do with one's character. What's the connection? My godmother may be poor, but she's a noble person. How is that shameful?
Like mother, like daughter, it's true. A mother who's a scavenger has a daughter who's a scavenger. Indeed, like mother, like daughter, but around here, there's no trash for you to collect.
A scavenging beggar raised a scavenger daughter. Well, these 2 are true wretches, I guess. Just looking at them is nauseating. I knew it. Shen Xiaoxi just casually slanders Miss Shen. So it turns out she has a scavenger mom.
This isn't a godmother. It's clearly her real mom. If not, how could these 2 have such similar poverty stench?
Mom. Don't listen to their nonsense. They are just a bunch of snobs who kiss up and kick down.
Kiss up and kick down? You are just crawling out of a scavenger's belly. What right do you have to point fingers at us?
From body to soul, you're a mess, utterly trash. And you dare impersonate Miss Shen? I think you guys are daydreaming. Commander Gu, why haven't you removed these 2 who are disrupting our Shen Group's succession ceremony? Throw them out. Could it be you're not listening to Miss Shen either?
Well, I misjudged the situation. You too. Please leave the banquet hall immediately.
I'm not leaving. Xiaoxi, Miss Chen came to me and did a parentage test. Did you find my daughter? Tell me quickly. Tell me, please.
Mom. I just...
Are you really my daughter? Don't tell me. You secretly did a DNA paternity test? Dear.
You trash collector must be suffering from dementia. Take a good look at yourself. Except for Shen Xiaoxi, this wretch. How could there be your real daughter?
Right?
Back off. I'm not some motherless child.
Are you my long-lost daughter missing for 20 years?
What do you want, old fool? Trying to scam me into supporting you? I'm no fool. Shen Xiaoxi over there is your real kid. After all, you're both just filthy scavengers. Like mom, like daughter. A trash picker's daughter remains a stinking scavenger.
Is it you? Dear, is it you?
Mom.
Why put on that act? If you hadn't insisted on using it, that trash-picking dirty hand touching me, I wouldn't have pushed you. You old fool, you have no sense of propriety.
How could you do this? You'll regret this. Do you even know who she is? She is.
Who is she? What does it have to do with me? She's a rat from the gutter. While I am a proud daughter of heaven on the cloud, the young CEO of Shen Group. Between us, there's a world of difference.
How dare you try to scam Miss Shen? First went around recognizing relatives. And now you want to latch on Miss Shen. Miss Shen's biological mother is Madam Shen of Shen Group, not you, old fool, Shen Xiaoxi. Why don't you hurry and take your rag-collecting godmother and leave our banquet hall if it's because of you two wretches that Miss Shen's succession is disrupted? Can you bear the consequences?
Wait, she seems to be hurt.
Miss Shen, I think this old woman was deliberately brought here by Shen Xiaoxi to make trouble for you. Please, don't show any mercy. Let's see how long she can pretend.
Going to such lengths, staging a desperate scheme. Isn't it just money you want?
So, you are my biological daughter.
Get lost, you trash collector. Who's your daughter? How could my mother be some lowly wretch?
Child. If you won't acknowledge me, I won't blame you. I only blame myself. For losing you. For making you endure years of hardship.
Who are you fooling with this act? I told you, I'm not your daughter. You lost your daughter and lost your mind.
If you're sick, go get treatment. This is Shen Group's succession ceremony, not a mental asylum.
I'm not crazy. She's my daughter, lost for 20 years.
What? What are you implying? Do you actually believe I'm this old woman's biological daughter? I'm the Shen family heiress, Miss Shen of Shen Group.
My girl, you're my daughter, missing for 2 decades, my child.
Stop chasing status. My godmother is your real mother.
Let go of me. You wretch. This is slander. How could my mother be this filthy scavenger?
Are you really young Miss Shen? Why do you have the exact same birthmark as her?
My daughter has had this birthmark on her wrist since birth, just like mine. Mother and daughter share a bond. How could you not be my own daughter?
How does she have the same birthmark as me? Is she really my mother who disappeared 20 years ago? No way. My mother can't be a scrap collector. Wishful thinking. This isn't a birthmark at all. It's just a scar from when I fell, not some congenital birthmark.
The birthmarks on your wrists are identical. How could this be acquired later?
This is just a mere coincidence. You're making a big deal out of it. Utterly ridiculous. Our young Miss Shen. Manager Fong, what's wrong? Our Miss Shen has a scar here, not a congenital birthmark. But this is definitely a natural birthmark. Scars from falls wouldn't be this smooth. There's no scar tissue at all.
Miss Shen, we have your documents. Please sign for them.
The DNA test results are in. Stop pretending to be young Miss Shen. You're my godmother's biological daughter.
Are you even truly the Miss Shen? Do you realize how much damage you've caused our company?
That's not true. Shut up. My mother is Madam Shen, chairwoman of Shen Group. How could you be a filthy scrap collector?
My adoptive mom, scrapped in East City for 20 years, just to search for you. You went missing in that very district.
Are you kidding me? My mom's a trash collector. This is absurd.
Daughter. You're my daughter.
Shut up. Shut up.
Laying hands on your own mother. May lightning strike you. Shameless, public humiliation. No compassion. Stolen identity, public shaming. No integrity. Denying the mother who carried you for 9 months. Ungrateful. A person like you, heartless, unjust, unfilial wretch, dares impersonate Miss Shen? You're tarnishing her legacy. We did DNA testing with your hair samples. Stop lying to yourself. Open your eyes, look clearly. She's your mother.
My child.
How heartbreaking for parents. She's waited 2 decades for this reunion, only to be rejected by her own flesh and blood. How could you do this to her?
This is the official DNA report. It bears government seals.
Could it be we made a mistake? She's not the heiress. The real young Madame Shen is her. It's really Miss Shen. It's her.
Miss Shen, before this, we've mistaken her identity. We were blinded. This is all her fault. Exactly, Miss Shen. Blame her. This imposter's to blame. She deceived us. That's why we couldn't see.
All because of this fraud. Miss Shen, please don't be angry. I'll immediately remove this imposter from the banquet hall.
Let me handle this. I'll do it. Woman.
What are you doing? Let me go. Get out. I am the real Miss Shen of Shen Group.
She's not Miss Shen. Who else could possibly be the real Miss Shen?
That pin on his chest, is that the feather brooch? That's the emblem of the Su family. He's the heir to Su Group, Su Jinyan. As I understand, the Su family has only one heir. Currently, the sole successor is their eldest son, Su Jinyan. Now, all actual power rests in his hands.
Good heavens. What incredible luck. That's actually Su Jinyan. We're seeing Su Jinyan in person. Why would Su Jinyan condescend to come here? Could it be Miss Shen invited him here?
It's him.
Darn it. I didn't see this coming. Someone drugged me.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
I'm sorry. I was drugged. I couldn't control myself. But I promise you, I'll take responsibility.
I'm the heir to Shen Group. Get away from me.
Please, save me.
He's gorgeous. Saving him wouldn't be a bad deal.
She's the real Miss Shen. She is the real Miss Shen. Don't worry. With Su Jinyan backing you up, no one will dare lay a finger on you.
What's this? What's going on here?
She is the heiress of Shen Group, and the only Miss Shen. She's also my wife, Su Jinyan. Does anyone have objections? Relax. What's yours remains yours, even if others scheme to take it from you. In the heat of that moment, I acted improperly. But I remember you. And this earring you wore. I won't abandon you. I'll take full responsibility.
That's her earring. He mistook her for me. This is my only chance. The tables have turned. The Shen Group heiress will surely be Huang Mingjia's ultimate prize.
Miss Shen. She truly is Miss Shen. We've all been fooled by that Shen Xiaoxi. Only someone of Miss Shen's caliber deserves Mr. Su's special attention. Now that Mr. Su supports our Miss Shen, let's see how this Shen Xiaoxi plans to scheme next.
Born with rags, yet dreaming of silk. Now that Miss Shen has Mr. Su's favor, she'll have free reign across Huaguo. Let's see what this troublemaker has to say now.
What can they say? Crushing a pawn shop worker is easier than crushing an ant.
A scavenger like you dare scheme to steal my identity, to become Shen Group's Miss Shen? Look at yourself, what a joke.
She's the mastermind behind all this.
Mr. Su, you must stand up for me. Being trampled by a scavenger, I'd rather die than live like this.
I'm Shen Group's heiress. How dare you publicly humiliate me? You've got some nerve. Don't you know? She's not just Shen Group's heiress, but also my savior, Su Jinyan's wife, and future mistress of the Su family.
Are your eyes just for decoration? She's an imposter. I'm the real Miss Shen. Nothing about her resembles our Shen Corp heiress.
How dare she lie through her teeth? These earrings prove it.
I gave her those earrings myself. Now she's using them to twist the truth.
Silence. You have no right to spew nonsense. These are my own earrings. None of your business. Can't you see? There's nothing about you worthy of this title.
This is clearly. You're just jealous of Miss Shen and want her position. Even if Miss Shen, we would never accept this charade.
My child. I'm your biological mother. You're my daughter. The DNA test can't be wrong. Come to your mother now.
Some random nobody dares to latch onto me? You think you're worthy?
Daughter, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling the truth. Don't be dazzled by their wealth and status. My daughter.
What do you think you are? If you dare claim kinship again, I swear, I'll make sure you can't stay in this city.
Evil deeds bring their own ruin. Have you no conscience? How could you do this to your own mother? Is there nothing you won't stoop to?
Do you really think anyone will believe you now? I'm already the official Miss Shen, while you are just a fraud. You're both liars. You two frauds colluded to deceive everyone, trying to tarnish my perfect life.
Now the truth is coming out. Why are these liars still in the banquet hall? They're like annoying flies buzzing around. They should be kicked out immediately. Don't let them ruin young Master Shen's mood.
Just letting them leave would be too lenient. They deserve harsher punishment, disrupting the succession ceremony of Miss Shen. They need to be taught a lesson.
Let's strip them naked and parade them through the streets. Commander Gu, I am the legitimate heir of Shen Group. You should obey my orders.
Yes, Miss Shen.
Exactly. Strip them naked and make an example of them.
Who dares touch my daughter? Xiao Shi is my daughter. Who dares let her be paraded through the streets? What did the president say? This trash collector is her real daughter. Am I hearing this right?
Then, what about her? This scrap collector could really be young President Shen? What on earth is going on?
If that's true, she's the imposter, daring to impersonate Miss Shen.
Shen Xiaoxi is the real Miss Shen.
What's happening here?
Mr. Su, I
schemed tirelessly, yet still got exposed. If you knew today, why do it then?
It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been caught.
Made mistakes, face the consequences, dared to impersonate my daughter. You're digging your own grave.
Exactly. Your lies have hurt too many people.
For vanity and profit, you did all this? This is outrageous.
If she's Miss Shen, then was she the one who saved me? I don't care if you're Miss Shen. I'll ask you one last time. Was it you who saved me that night or not?
The title of Su Group's Mrs. President. I must secure this position. Though I'm not Miss Shen, I'm the one who saved you. It truly was me. These earrings are mine.
Nonsense. These earrings were my gift to you. The place where I rescued you was the Baihao Hotel.
Exactly. It was the Baihao Hotel. That's precisely where I saved you.
What was the room number?
It was. I can't recall clearly.
Room 2046.
So, you were my savior that night. These earrings, you don't deserve to wear them.
My ear is blooding.
This blood is nothing. It's merely the price you deserve to pay. Forgive me. I mistook my savior. Now I'll return what's yours. But these earrings are tainted now. I'll buy you new ones. And I require a fiancé immediately. Miss Shen, will you marry me at once?
When I saved you, it was my choice. No obligations needed.
Understood. The ring's too small. I'll arrange a 20-carat diamond ring at once. Since Miss Shen dislikes diamonds, transfer the Skyrich Heights estate to her name immediately. Additionally, assign 10 luxury cars. Initiate immediate transfer of Su Group's assets to Miss Shen.
Handsome and wealthy, bold and responsible. Trying won't cost you anything. Fine. Then I'll marry you right now.
Miss Shen remains as impressive as ever.
Su Corporation is among Jingju's most prestigious families. Entrusting Xiaoxi to you gives me peace of mind.
Aunt Shen, rest assured, I'll ensure Miss Shen never regrets tonight's decision.
Shen Xiaoxi. Why would you marry him?
Miss Shen's natural beauty and kind heart make her Mr. Su's perfect match. Unlike certain people who resort to shady tricks and deception. Exactly. Miss Shen is the true goddess. A garbage collector's daughter thinks she's somebody daring to scheme before Miss Shen.
Look at Miss Shen, then look at yourself. You're worlds apart, like heaven and earth. How dare you stay here?
That earring you're wearing doesn't belong to you. Thinking trinkets can make you royalty. What a delusion.
You have no right to judge me.
Are we wrong? Someone like you deserves scorn. Miss Shen's generosity spares you her wrath. Yet you dare overreach.
Thinking lies can win you everything. How pathetic. Even if it's fake, you're unworthy of wearing it.
First coveting the glass slippers. Now wanting this? Know your place. The credit card you used to buy shoes is fake too, right? You're flat broke. Deadbeat.
And these clothes you gave us, they're all counterfeits. I don't need this.
Shut up. All of you shut your mouths. Not another word. I am the real Miss Shen. You've all been deceived.
Stop lying. Miss Shen already explained everything just now. Still denying it? You shameless liar. How dare you compare yourself to Miss Shen? You becoming Miss Shen. Why don't you take a piss and look in the mirror? You're not worthy.
My daughter. Are you okay? Mom's here now. I'll protect you.
Get away from me.
Mingjie. Calm down. I'm your mother.
Your 3-ring circus show ends right here. Effective immediately. You're all fired from Shen Group. Guards, drag these 3 out of here.
Miss Shen. Miss Shen.
Shen Xiaoxi. I wanted to protect you my whole life, but never imagined you'd become my sworn enemy. I'll use you as a blade to destroy the Su family.
Shen Xiaoxi, why don't you just die? If you were dead, none of this would happen.
Lay a finger on Xiaoxi again, and I'll end you.
Both of you will die horribly. I will make sure you pay for this.
Miss Su, Xiaoxi, I'm sorry. Please, don't hold it against my daughter. This is all my fault. It's all my doing.
How can this be your fault, Mom? She brought this upon herself entirely. This has nothing to do with you. She chose this wrong path herself.
When she left to collect scraps, to earn extra money. But when I turned around, moments later, she was already gone. Her becoming like this now. Stealing identities, chasing vanity. Must be because, during her upbringing, I wasn't there for her. She endured so much hardship. As her mother, I failed to protect her. That led her astray.
This.
Xiaoxi, I know. She's done terrible things. I don't expect you to forgive her. I just hope you won't press charges against her. I'll guide her properly, to correct her ways.
Don't worry, Mom. I won't pursue any charges against her.
Thank you, Xiaoxi. If only she had half your kindness and maturity.
Why beg her? I don't need her mercy. Tell her to go to heck.
When will you learn to repent? Xiaoxi's letting go of your crimes. Will you really keep making mistakes?
I just wanted better life. Was that wrong? What could you offer? Just a worthless trash picker. Stop meddling. I'm the true heir. The real Shen Group's successor.
Look at you. Look at the state of your life. What have you done with it? You're so vain. Impersonating someone else. Yes. Wanting a better life isn't wrong. But you can't do it this way. It's the wrong way. Doing this, you hurt others. And you ruin yourself.
I won't listen. I won't listen. Get away from me.
It's my fault, then. I'm a useless mother. I can't give you the good life you want.
And you're still unrepentant? So vain, acting so recklessly, stealing my daughter's identity. Do you think you can live the life you want this way? How incredibly stupid.
Get out. Get out. Do I need you to lecture me? What right do you have?
Miss Shen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry she's acting up. Please don't mind her.
It's none of your business. You're a good mother. She's just lost her way.
Mom. Take this money. Please accept it.
No, I can't. I can't take this much money.
This is for Huang Mengjie's medical bills. Please take it.
Alright. If that's the case, I'll accept it then. Thank you, Xiaoxi.
Why are you thanking me? I'm getting married next week. Here's the invitation. I hope you can come to my wedding.
Okay. You've reached the age to get married. I'll be there on time. For my goddaughter's wedding. Oh, right, Xiaoxi. Are you guys in a hurry to leave?
No, why?
If not, why not stay for a family dinner?
Sure. Then we'll stay. Let's eat. Jinyang.
Okay, let's stay for dinner.
Well, I'll start cooking. Come on. Let's go.
Xiaoxi. Marriage makes you an adult. Though the succession ceremony was full of twists and turns, we've finally announced your status as successor. I believe the Shen Group will thrive under your leadership.
Mom, don't worry. I'll manage the Shen Group properly, protecting your life's work from going to waste.
Madam Shen, rest assured, I'll stand by Xiaoxi's side and support her fully.
To be honest, I'm feeling a bit uncertain.
Don't worry. Like Jinyan said, we've got your back. When I first took over, I was thrown into the deep end. As the new CEO, things turned out fine, didn't they?
Thrown into the deep end? What's that mean?
Your grandfather pushed me step by step to become the businesswoman I am today.
Grandpa? Why have I never heard about having a grandfather?
Your grandfather was a legendary figure in the business world. Back in his day, he was a household name. With Shen Group in your hands, I'm certain he would be proud.
Thanks, Mom.
To inherit Shen Group, I object.
Dad. Over 20 years, you finally agreed to see me.
Don't try to get close to me. I've made it clear I won't approve transferring Shen Group to her. Because she's not my biological granddaughter.
Dad, what nonsense are you saying? Xiaoxi is your biological granddaughter.
You're no daughter of mine. Nor do I have this granddaughter.
Grandpa.
Don't call me grandpa. Your mother and I severed ties 20 years ago. She's not my daughter.
Severing father-daughter bonds. This decision was never approved by me.
Years ago, I was hospitalized, hanging by a thread, at that critical moment, desperately needing bone marrow. But Shen Yu, where were you? My own daughter was absent. Yet a complete stranger saved my life. Isn't that ironic? If not for this lifesaver, I wouldn't be alive today, lying in that hospital bed. I vowed to entrust Shen Group to my savior. All these years, I've searched for this person. Therefore, I won't hand Shen Group over to you too.
Dad, when did you develop such a severe illness?
When I got sick, is none of your concern.
I truly didn't know when you fell ill. This is my fault. I've been unfilial, but Xiaoxi is innocent in this.
Let me make this clear. I won't entrust Shen Group to this daughter you recently reclaimed. I absolutely refuse.
Dad, you've always prioritized work. Mother left us early. I grew up believing managing the group well was my ultimate duty. To honor you, if this is why you needed to sever our relationship, then I can only apologize to you. It's all my fault. I was wrong. But this has nothing to do with Xiaoxi. Xiaoxi's been through so much. I believe she'll do great. Dad, I've dedicated half my life to the corporation. I want my daughter to take over the company. Please don't blame this on Xiaoxi.
Stop pretending to care.
Mom.
All these years, I've worked tirelessly for the corporation. I wanted to leave it to my biological daughter. Yet all this time, you've ignored the company and shut me out. Now you come here to stop me from passing the company to my daughter?
Grandpa, don't worry, I can take care of you. We're family. We share the same blood. I hope you'll accept me. As long as our family stays together, I'll give up Shen Group.
You'd really give up Shen Group? That's immense power and influence to walk away from.
I can. My adoptive mother taught me to live simply and resist temptation. Though she's just a scrap collector, she's the greatest mother in my heart.
Grandpa Shen, I know Xiaoxi's character. She won't be swayed by Shen Group's power.
Which family are you from?
Grandpa Shen. My father is Su Chang. I'm Su Jinyan of Su Group.
So you're Su Chang's son. You've grown so much.
Yes, Grandpa Shen. Shen Group's success is thanks to Aunt Shen Yu's efforts. That's undeniable. That's the truth.
Young Su. Are you blaming me? For being too harsh, too heartless, is that it?
Grandpa Shen. Su Corporation and the Shen Group have long collaborated. Over the years, their contributions and achievements haven't gone unnoticed. Without Aunt Shen Yue, there'd be no Shen Group as it stands.
Grandpa, you know, Mom's contributions shouldn't be brushed aside so casually.
Jinyan. What you've said. I can't deny. Shen Yu's contributions to the group, I acknowledge. But you, if you have time, visit me at home. Keep an old man company. Tea and conversation would suffice. But this matter is non-negotiable.
Why, Grandpa Shen?
A merchant's greatest virtue is integrity. I've promised my life's savior to pass the Shen Group to them. I won't break my word. No ingratitude. My lifelong wish is to repay this debt.
Okay, Dad. I don't need the Shen Group. Disown me if you must. But Xiaoxi suffered for 20 years. I beg you to accept her.
Grandpa, I never sought the Shen Group for recognition. It's for you and Mom to fulfill my filial duties. Grandpa, let me atone for Mom's mistakes. Let me care for you.
Hear me, sir. I've watched Xiaoxi grow. Her homecoming isn't about the company. Sir, years ago, did you receive bone marrow transplant treatment?
This person seems like the one who signed the marrow donation agreement. That woman years ago. But after all these years, there are many imposters now. People nowadays often impersonate others. 20 years ago, I did undergo bone marrow therapy. At that time, I had reached my final days. I thought my life was truly over. But heaven always leaves a door open. Coincidentally, we found a woman with compatible bone marrow. She agreed to donate marrow to me.
Do you recall? That's wonderful. That person is me.
You. It's really you, my savior. I've finally found you. Thank you for saving my life.
No. I should explain properly. I signed the donor agreement, but actually, the real donor wasn't me.
Then who really saved my life?
Back then, I saw you alone at the hospital, so I got tested for compatibility. Regrettably, my marrow wasn't a match for yours. Fate played a cruel joke, but my daughter's marrow matched yours perfectly.
I'm her daughter. If Mr. Shen's savior is recognized as me, then Shen Group will fall into my hands.
Do you have any evidence from that time? Don't misunderstand. I just want verification.
No worries. I understand completely. This is a significant matter. I've kept the donation agreement all these years. Let me fetch it for you.
Stop chasing me. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Honey, what's wrong? Get up, quick.
Mom, you've spent all these years by Shen Xiaoxi's side. But I'm your daughter too. I've endured so much suffering. Now I finally have this one chance to live a better life. Please, grant me this wish.
What are you saying? What do you want me to do?
Mom, you told Mr. Shen earlier that your daughter saved him. But you didn't specify which daughter it was, did you?
But it was Xiaoxi who saved him.
Mom, am I, your biological daughter, less worthy than your adopted one? Besides, she already has a mother now. Who knows if she'll accept you? Why can't we say it was me who saved Mr. Shen?
Child. Back then, the bone marrow transplant happened 1 month after you went missing. It was Xiaoxi's marrow that saved his life. We can't commit this kind of identity theft.
Mom, you don't understand how much I've suffered all these years. Please, for all the years you weren't by my side, just say it was me, okay? Mom,
get up first.
I'll take this as your agreement. Thank you, Mom, thank you.
Sir. Please look, the beneficiary listed here. Is this you?
Yes, Heir, unbelievable. So it really was your daughter who saved me. I hear you have 2 daughters. Which one was my savior?
Me? Did I really save Grandpa?
As far as I know, she's your goddaughter. Are you sure she's your goddaughter? Saved me.
This is my last chance. I can't miss it. Mom, I'm your biological daughter. The person who saved Grandpa Shen, that was me, right?
Thank you, child. The promise we made then still counts. From now on, you're my granddaughter. The Shen Group will be after I'm gone. Inherited by you.
Thank you, Grandpa. Thank heavens. I still got the Shin group.
Actually, the one who saved you.
Was me. My bone marrow saved you. The Shin group should be mine to inherit.
No. It was Xiaoxi who saved you. Back then, I found her. I didn't know her bone marrow would be a match.
Really, my own granddaughter saved me. I never imagined. Child. It's destined. The Shin group is yours.
Grandpa, I'm lucky I could save you. But can you not blame Mom? I'll take good care of you from now on.
Good child.
Our family is finally reunited.
That old woman. Now I have to act crazy again. Looks like I'm not my mother's real daughter. I don't have a mother. I've lost my mother again.
I'm sorry, my daughter's current mental state is unstable. Seems like I can't properly entertain everyone today.
No worries. Taking care of her must be exhausting. Rest early.
Alright. Let's celebrate another day. You two must be tired too. Head back and rest early.
We'll leave now, Mom. You should rest soon. Don't overwork yourself.
Why didn't you help me earlier? You want me to suffer. If you only care about Shin Xiaoxi as your daughter, you shouldn't have come back for me.
Daughter, we should stay true to our conscience. We've been honest all our lives. We can't start lying over this matter.
Get out.
Stop pretending. We know you're faking it. If it's not your acting skills, then your mother's blind.
Leader of Shin's Blood Drop Squad. Why are you here?
I came to propose a collaboration.
What could we collaborate on? Aren't you supposed to protect Shin Group's heir? Shin Xiaoxi and I are now sworn enemies.
What if I told you? Su Jinyan and I also share this hatred.
I can't believe it. This year, I found my biological mother and grandfather. I always thought I was an orphan.
Yes. I always knew. Aunt Shin always had a lost daughter. But I didn't expect you to be Aunt Shin's daughter.
I didn't expect, after all these years, they never gave up looking for me. I really feel so happy now.
You deserve all of this. From now on, you'll be even happier.
Thank you, CEO Su.
Xiaoxi. I suspect.
Suspect what?
I suspect Huang Mengjie was just faking it. She just caused trouble at the party and suddenly went crazy. Isn't that too convenient?
You mean to say, she's faking it to get away with it?
Yes. Of course, this is just my suspicion.
But speaking of which, if my adoptive mother hadn't taken me in back then, I might not have had the chance to find my biological mother.
You owe Aunt Zhao a great debt. There's really no way to repay her.
Yeah. That year, her daughter went missing and she took me in. Whether it was to make up for the pain of losing her daughter or something else. She raised me. The debt I owe her can never be erased.
For Aunt Zhao's sake, who raised you? Let's not pursue Huang Mengjie.
Regardless of whether she's actually crazy or faking it, let's just pretend this never happened, okay?
Okay. But as a reward, you have to tell me about your childhood. Tell me everything. Let me understand you better.
Mom. We have meat today. It smells amazing.
You little foodie. Look at you, drooling like a waterfall. Hurry up and eat.
Mom, there's so much meat. You should eat too.
Oh dear. I already ate, while you were out earlier. Hee hee. You have it. Let me warm this up for you. Here we go. Come on. Eat it while it's hot.
Mom.
What's wrong? The school tuition fees are due.
Mom, maybe I should quit school and get a job.
Don't talk nonsense. You're still too young. Focus on your studies.
Auntie Zhong's daughter next door is my age and already working. I should work too to help with expenses.
You're different from them. You've always been bright. Education is your future.
But I hate seeing you work so hard.
Don't worry about me. I'm not tired. Your college degree will be my greatest reward. It's my fault. I can't provide better. Take this for your tuition. Take it. Oh no, sweetheart, what happened? Goodness. Why aren't you more careful? You need to watch yourself.
I was coming downstairs and missed the wet spot. Mom. Don't be mad. It hurts. I'm truly grateful to my adoptive mother. I was only 7 when I got lost. If she hadn't taken me in back then, I might not have survived till now. She gave me everything she possibly could.
For Auntie Zhao to care without any ulterior motives or rewards. We must take good care of her.
Huang Mengjie's mistakes stem from her motherless childhood. Growing up without a mother's guidance. No one was there to correct her wrongs. That's why she's become so twisted now.
Perhaps.
Truth be told, this is my fault. I stole her mother's love.
Xiaoxi, you're the kindest person in the world.
I'll reluctantly accept your compliment then.
Not modest at all, are we?
Why be modest? When my man praises me, shouldn't I bask in it? We're not in public, why ask others?
Alright, my dear wife is absolutely right.
You'd better treat me well. If you mistreat me, I'll send Shen Group's shadow guards to end you.
I wouldn't dare. The shadow guard's prowess is well known to me. Especially their leader. That's a warrior, truly one in a million. My loyalty is unwavering.
Of course.
Marrying you is the greatest blessing of my life. I really married a wonderful woman. The Su family will rely on my dear wife now.
On me?
Exactly. From now on, we'll depend on Mrs. Su to manage our household and take charge.
Of course it's up to a petite woman like me to shoulder the burden of the Su group.
I meant our little family's affairs, not the entire Su group.
Then I agree. Take good care of me, and maybe your allowance will increase by $1,000.
My wife's words are always right.
Now you're CEO of Su Group. I've found my mother and become the heir of Shen Group. Know what this means?
It's called a match made in heaven.
Oops, wrong answer. Guess again.
I can't figure it out. Tell me, my dear, what's it called?
This is what we call a powerhouse alliance. Su Group and Shen Corp joining forces will reach greater heights.
But I might not remain Su Group's CEO forever.
Why not? Is there some secret heir after your fortune?
Possibly.
You're hiding something.
It's complicated now. I just found out myself and still investigating.
Don't worry, I won't abandon you. Even if you become a beggar, I'll stand by you. I'll take care of you. I'm loaded.
You're the beggar. A stinky beggar.
Honey. I'm ready. Open the door. Let's talk this through.
What's there left for us to discuss? It's all your fault. You took away my chance to become the Shen family heir.
But when Xiaoxi stayed with me, scavenging through trash, she endured hardship with me for years. Now that she's finally reunited with her family, I can't let her stay with me and tear them apart again.
You foolish woman. Are you really letting your mother see me like this?
I told you she's not my mom. If you want to call her that, go ahead.
Is this how you treat your business partner? Don't push your luck.
Then stay hidden here and keep quiet. Not a single sound. I'll talk to that old woman. Just a few words.
Fine, I'll wait.
Sweetie. I know, my daughter's a good girl. You'll come around.
Come around? If it were you, could you accept this? I doubt even you would resist the temptation.
How dare you say that?
Stop acting all righteous. I don't believe a filthy old trash collector like you could resist such fortune. Stay greedy.
You. Are you really my daughter? How could I have a daughter like you?
I was never your daughter. I don't want a stinky garbage collector for a mom. If you only care about Shen Xiaoxi, why did you come back to claim me?
You. I really failed to teach you properly.
I got lost as a child. When did you ever teach me anything?
Daughter. I'm sorry. Mom shouldn't have spoken to you like that.
What's the use of apologizing? Can it make Shen Xiaoxi hand over her wealth to me, or make old Master Shen accept me as his granddaughter? Or maybe, you can make outsiders believe, like fools, that I'm the Shen family heir.
My child, Xiaoxi is a good girl. If you just apologize to her, she'll forgive you. Maybe she could even arrange a job for you at Su Group.
No way. Why does Shen Xiaoxi get to be the worshipped CEO's wife on a pedestal? While I have to be her lackey at her company? She's the real garbage collector here. Why does she get a better life than me?
Your jealousy is terrifying.
Was I born this way?
You used to be such an obedient child. It's my fault. My mistake was letting you go by soy sauce all those years ago. You wouldn't have gotten lost. And wouldn't have become this monster.
Empty words. That's all you have. If you truly felt sorry for me, why didn't you defend me earlier?
But those are separate issues.
I'm done talking to you. What a waste of time. Get lost.
Daughter, you must have integrity.
Get out.
All right. Get some rest.
Right now, all you can do is throw tantrums here. You can't do anything about Shen Xiaoxi. Don't you feel utterly pathetic?
What can I do? If that old hag hadn't refused to help me, I'd already be Shen Group's heir. Old Master Shen's fortune would all be mine.
But now some woman claiming to be your birth mother is helping an unrelated daughter. You, her real daughter? She abandoned you.
Enough. Cut the nonsense. Why are you here?
Let me ask you, are you interested in overthrowing Xiaoxi?
How could I not be? I dream about that woman's death.
Will you just watch as Xiaoxi stays above you? She plays CEO, Queen Bee, while you wallow in the dirt as her lapdog. Is this how?
Of course not, but it's too late now.
It's not. I have a plan. I can help you.
You're the Shen family's Shadow Guard commander. Why help me? Why should I trust you?
I told you. Su Corporation and I have blood vengeance.
What grudge could you possibly have? To make you betray Shens just to help me? Need I remind you, you just welcomed their heir back.
Actually, it's a secret. I'm Su Jinyan's brother. He's now Su Corporation's CEO. While I slave away. I won't accept this. Mom. Don't scare me. Please get better soon.
Silly child. Mom can't keep taking care of you. You're alone. You must eat on time. Go to bed on time. Take good care of yourself.
Mom. I'll find a way to save you.
Cheng. Mom's body knows its limits. Don't waste money on doctors for me.
Mom. Don't talk nonsense. You raised me all by yourself. I remember how hard it was for us. I promised I'd make lots of money so you could live well. I haven't kept my promise. You can't leave me.
I know. You'll be successful. It's okay. I'll watch over you from heaven.
Mom, I'll be successful. It won't be long. Believe me, okay? I don't want you watching from above. I want you here. Let me take care of you.
It's my fault. When I was young, I trusted the wrong man. Otherwise, you wouldn't have grown up without a father.
It's okay, Mom. I don't blame you.
Whenever I saw you watching other kids being picked up by their dads, your envious eyes, I pretended not to notice. I'm the one who failed you.
It's okay, Mom. I don't blame you. You did a great job. But I still hope you'll tell me where my father is. Who is he?
That man. Cheng. You're all grown up now. It's time I told you. Actually, I don't know where he is either.
Mom. Tell me. I'll find him. I promise. If he's still alive, I'll bring him to you. He'll apologize to you.
Back then, when I was very young, I met your father. He was handsome and incredibly sharp-minded. Everyone who knew him praised his elegance and charm and refined manners. I was no exception, facing such an exceptional man with a maiden's heart.
Then,
later, I found countless excuses to be near him. Gradually, he began responding to me. Then later, with everyone's encouragement, we became a couple. 2 years passed, and we married.
But if he was such a good man, why has he never come back to see us? He's never appeared. You've never even mentioned him to me.
Cheng, your father and I, when newly married, did enjoy a period of great happiness when he learned I was pregnant. He worked tirelessly, he said. He wanted to provide a better life for us. But gradually, he grew busier and busier. So busy that he couldn't spare time for meals with me. During that time, I heard him talking to a woman on the phone, but I didn't dare ask. I could only lie to myself.
Now that you know I exist, know how hard it was for you to carry me for 10 months. He's never even looked at us, mother and son. What best life? He doesn't even have the right to come back. If I ever find him, I'll bring him before you to kneel down and repent.
He must have run away. We weren't married. He didn't die. He ran off with another woman.
Mom, I will find him and avenge you.
No. Chang. I want you to live your own life.
Mom. 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 That bad person. That heartless man. That scumbag. I will bring him to your grave to repent day and night for his sins. When I get the chance to become the head of the Shin family line. Do you know what's the first thing I'll do? What is it?
If I'm not mistaken, it's to find your father?
Don't call him my father. Abandoning his wife, leaving her with a 10-month pregnancy, and raising a fatherless child alone. How can you expect me to call such a man my father? But you're right, the first thing I did was mobilize all my resources to track down that heartless man.
Did you find him? He did indeed run away as your mother said.
Only, he's dead.
What? Do you know who he was?
Of course I know. He was the former chairman of Su Corporation, Su Chang.
The legendary CEO of Su Corporation. Back then, he stormed into the business world with uncompromising authority. Within a year, he elevated Su Corporation to heights no competitor could match. He was a business legend. Who would have thought such a man was your biological father?
I never imagined it either. But now he's gone, leaving me no outlet for my rage.
What will you do now? He's dead, so even if I wanted revenge, it's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. His son still breathes. The son shall pay, as long as Su Jinyan lives. I'll make him repay every debt owed to me.
What's your plan? I can help you.
Not help. Mutual benefit.
Win-win cooperation. What's the cooperation about? I don't get it.
You and Zhao Chuanju pretend to be loving mother and dutiful son. Just play along with her, drug her, then we'll use her to threaten Shin Xiaoxi.
Oh, got it. Su Jinyan's biggest weakness now is his fiancé. Controlling Zhao Chuanju means controlling Shin Xiaoxi. Once we've kidnapped Shin Xiaoxi, Su Jinyan will have no choice but to take the bait.
Smart. Working with smart people saves effort when the time comes. All three of them will be in my grasp. I'll take Su Jinyan. You can have the other two.
Deal. What's the plan? I'll follow your lead.
I'm looking forward to our cooperation.
The feelings mutual. May we achieve a truly win-win outcome.
Mengjia, dinner's ready. Come eat while it's hot.
Mom, what did you make? It smells amazing.
You just. What did you call me? Called me Mom. Could you call me Mom one more time? Let me hear it. I'm so happy I'm getting confused.
Should I call you Mom? You heard right. You gave me life. I won't call you Mom. What should I call you?
Exactly.
Mom, I want cold tossed cucumbers. Could you make that for me? You made plain congee, paired with cold cucumbers. They go perfectly together.
Alright, of course I will. I'll go make it right now.
Mom, I'll wait to eat with you.
Okay, wait a second.
Old hag, pretending to be my mother? Look at your shabby, pathetic appearance. Drink this. After drinking, take a nap. It'll be the end for you and that Shin Xiaoxi woman.
Dear. Here, try this. Is it to your liking? If you don't like it, I'll make something else.
Mom, it's delicious. I love it.
Glad you like it. I was worried you might not like it. Well, shall we eat now?
Mom, wait a second. I need to talk to you.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Mom, I was immature before. Too stubborn and vain. Took Xiaoxi's place. Kept her and Su Jingyan apart for so long. This is my fault, and refused to acknowledge you.
Oh. Sweetheart. It's okay. I won't hold these things against you. Besides, Xiaoxi isn't someone who's petty like that. When we have time, let's go apologize to her properly.
Mom. I was ungrateful before. Been blind to what matters. Only cared about money. Never realized that I actually have such a wonderful mom. I'm so sorry, Mom.
My child. We all make mistakes. In life, no one's perfect.
Mom, I hope it's not too late to make amends with you. And Xiaoxi.
It's okay. What matters most is learning from mistakes. You don't need to keep apologizing for the past. Right now, I just wants nothing more than for you and Xiaoxi to get along well, our whole family living happily together.
Mom, you don't have to worry, it'll happen. After Xiaoxi's wedding, I'll apologize to her.
This makes Mom so happy.
Mom, I just served you congee. Please eat while it's hot.
All right.
Drink up, hurry and drink, you old hag. Heaven knows how nauseating it is to humor you like this.
Why are you so eager for me to drink this congee? Her behavior today is completely abnormal. Better stay cautious.
Mom, is something wrong? Why aren't you drinking? Won't you forgive me?
This porridge is a little hot. I'll let it cool before drinking. You eat first.
No, you must drink this porridge now. Drink it right now.
Daughter, what's wrong? Why are you suddenly acting like this towards your mother? Did Mom say something wrong that upset you?
I'm sorry, Mom. I just lost my temper a bit. Let me feed it to you.
Daughter, you. Why do you insist on making me drink this porridge? Is there something you need to do?
Nothing like that. Mom, drink up. Let me feed you.
Put it down. I won't drink it today.
Stop pretending. Weren't you putting on a good show of motherly love earlier? Why don't you want to drink the porridge now?
What? Acting? You were acting? You're my own daughter. How could you say those things to hurt your mother?
Real daughter? Who wants to be your daughter? Just look at you. You reek of poverty. Someone like you is only fit to be a mother to Shen Xiaoxi. Stop dreaming about being my mother. Keep dreaming.
I know. You've never liked me. You could have just kept ignoring me like before. Why did you bother putting this whole show of motherly love?
If I didn't miss you, would I willingly drink that bowl of porridge? Who'd want to serve you food and call you Mom?
Porridge. Just as I suspected. This porridge is definitely tampered with. What are you trying to do?
Seems you're not completely stupid. You should have just happily drunk that porridge. At least, you could have kept some pleasant illusions.
What did you put in this porridge? What evil scheme now?
Don't play innocent. You only care about your precious Shen Xiaoxi. She's the one you think is kind-hearted.
And no, that's not true.
Fine, I'll tell you. I put sleeping pills in that porridge. You'll pass out after drinking. I didn't plan anything big. Just wanted to teach you a lesson for your attitude. If you don't drink this, I'll have no choice but to go bother Shen Xiaoxi.
Stop right there. Don't you dare go find Xiaoxi.
Don't want me to bother Shen Xiaoxi? Then, hurry up and pick up that congee to drink.
Fine. I'll drink it.
You handled this matter decently enough.
That old hag nearly drove me crazy. Pretending with her gave me full body goosebumps. Took you this long to drink congee. Only when I threatened to bother Shen Xiaoxi. Did you finally swallow it? Calling her mom too. What a waste of my entire afternoon.
Drugging her was hard enough. Never expected this crone to be so cautious.
Tie her up now. I'll search her room for tomorrow's wedding invitations. No other way to get in. Found it.
Keeping her here, or taking her?
Why bring her? Leave her here, to her fate. Forget her. Let's go.
Xiaoxi, we're finally getting married.
It wasn't easy, was it? But fate smiled on us.
True love always finds its way. Oh, right, there's something I've never told you. I need to say it before we wed.
What is it?
Actually, I'm not the Su family's only son. Dad told me before he passed I was supposed to have a brother. But he made mistakes back then. And never brought him home. He wanted me to find him. And for him, to take over Su Group. This was his way. To make up for the guilt and regret.
All right. I'll help you find him.
Don't worry. Even if I'm no longer CEO of Su Group, I'll never let you suffer.
Of course I trust you. You're perfectly capable, and let's not forget, you've got this brilliant mind of yours. We'll never go hungry.
Oh, you, calling me big-headed? Honey, I'm so lucky to have you.
Mr. Su. It's been too long. How wonderful to see. Good news truly brightens one's spirit. Our sincere congratulations. Happy wedding day.
You're too kind. This marks the joyous day for me and my wife. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Mr. Su, on behalf of Jiangxi Group, we present this wedding gift.
Well now. The Jiangxi Group spares no expense. A 500-year wild ginseng. Truly priceless. Only Mr. Su commands such respect.
Indisputably grand. A magnificent gesture. Representing Hoshi Corporation, we offer wedding felicitations. Mr. Su, our CEO, is currently occupied with overseas ventures, hence my presence here. He promises to visit personally upon his return.
Could the Fu family delegate arrive empty-handed? We expect no less.
Since expectations are high, let's unveil our offering. Behold last year's auction prize, the Heart of the Ocean. From last year's grand auction, the legendary Heart of the Ocean. Mr. Su.
Your generosity touches us. Enjoy the festivities. Please be seated.
Huang Mengjie, what are you doing here?
Why can't she be here? It's not just her. And me.
Even if you've come, you should be at the banquet hall. Why hunt me down in the dressing room?
We're here to kidnap you, obviously.
If you don't care about Zhao Chuanju, go ahead and call for help.
What have you done to my mom? Huang Mengjie, have you no conscience? She's your birth mother. What did you do to her?
Shut up. Who'd claim kinship with that dirty, smelly, disgusting old hag? This kind of filth matches trash like you perfectly.
Xiaoxi, are you there? The ceremony's starting soon. Are you ready yet?
What do we do now? If they find out, everything will be ruined.
Relax. Shen Xiaoxi. If you want your godmother to stay safe, cooperate quietly. No tricks. You know the drill.
Jinyang, don't worry, I'll be ready in a minute.
May I come in?
I heard the bride and groom shouldn't meet before the wedding. You better not come in. I'll see you at the wedding.
Okay. Then I'll see you later.
You definitely won't be attending this wedding. Change your clothes now and come with us. Otherwise, forget about seeing Zhao Chuanju again.
Where are we going?
That's none of your business.
Today is a beautiful day. So let's ask the handsome groom. Mr. Su, are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
Did everyone hear that? Billionaire Mr. Su is getting married, and he's actually nervous. Let's give him some encouragement.
Mr. Su, don't chicken out. Boldly show the bride your charm.
Before the bride comes out. Mr. Su, is there anything else you want to say to the bride?
Xiaoxi, I love you.
Very good. Then let us welcome today's star.
Something's wrong. Xiaoxi is gone.
Mom, what did you say? Xiaoxi is missing.
I went to the restroom and came back to the dressing room, but she was gone. I asked everyone around, but no one saw Xiaoxi.
Do you think the bride ran away from the wedding?
How could that be? Jinyan, Xiaoxi has been through everything with you. You know how much she loves you. You know that. She would never call off the wedding.
Mom. What kind of person do you think Xiaoxi is? What do you? I know her best. Don't worry, she'll be fine. I'll have people look into it and find out who took Xiaoxi.
Where's Zhao Chunju? Xiaoxi's wedding is something Zhao Chunju would never miss. Could she be in trouble too?
My apologies, everyone. My wife may have had an accident. The wedding is postponed. After we resolve this, we'll invite you all again.
We understand, Mr. Su. Go find your wife first.
Let's go.
Where is this place? Why did you bring me here? You said if I came with you, you'd take me to Mom. Where is she?
Your mother's location is known only to you. How would I know? Where is your mother?
Huang Mengjie, you're going back on your word. What have you done to her?
Stop shouting. What terrible luck. I just fed her a little congee, that's all. If you care so much, you should have stayed with her forever, living off scrap collecting. But you left her to chase after Su Jingyan's wealth, didn't you? How dare you stand here, pretending to be devoted?
Kanji, you actually cooked for Mom.
Didn't you say, I'm her daughter too? If she wants to play this game of mother-daughter bond, I'll reluctantly indulge her. That kanji. Mom made it with delight.
Wait. Something's wrong with that kanji. What did you put in it? How could you betray your conscience?
Seems you're not completely stupid. You figured it out. Rest assured. The kanji just makes her sleep peacefully.
How could you hurt her? She treated you so well.
Unfortunately, I've tied her up. Even if she wakes now, she'll just lie there, in despair, left to rot. And you'll never see her again this lifetime.
Aren't you afraid something might happen to her?
I wish that old hag would just drop dead sooner. A trash-picking pauper with no dignity. Why come back to claim me? Even tried to hit me? How utterly pathetic. Even at this critical moment, you still cling to your unyielding, strong female-led persona?
Enough. Forget that old woman. Haven't you found your biological parents already? The Shin family's heiress. Friendly reminder. Playing emotional games with a villain like me won't end well.
Cut the chatter. I didn't invite you here to rekindle some sisterly bond. Save that act for the cameras.
Is this how you invite people? This is outright kidnapping. I'll sue you all. Huang Mengjie, you didn't just kidnap me, you even poisoned Mom's porridge. Karma will strike you.
Karma? You think I fear some cosmic retribution? Meeting you, Shin Xiaoxi, is already heaven's worst punishment for me. No. It's injustice. Why does heaven favor you so much?
Wake up. If you hadn't messed up, things wouldn't be like this.
What did I do? What exactly did I do wrong? Then tell me. Did I choose to be born without a mother? I did nothing wrong. This is all your fault. You stole everything from me.
I earned everything through hard work. I took nothing from you. I never stole from you. Even if you grew up without a mother. But I know you had a foster father. You weren't unloved.
You heartless woman, what do you know?
I don't know what you've been through. But you need to let go of the past and move forward.
Shin Xiaoxi. Don't assume that just because you're happy, everyone else lives in paradise like you. Look at you. Someone raised in slums dare lecture me? How laughable. Do you think looking pitiful like this will gain sympathy? Foster father. Does he even qualify as a foster father? All these years, do you know the hell I've been through? Do you even care?
But that's all behind us now, isn't it? Now Mom is willing to take care of you, and I'm ready to forgive you. Why can't the three of us just live peacefully?
You know nothing. You just love taking the moral high ground to condemn me. Just to flaunt your disgustingly fake compassion.
I may not understand. But when I realized you're Mom's real daughter, I was genuinely willing to be sisters with you. Mom's been so kind to me.
Shut up. That man never treated me as his actual daughter. Have you ever seen a father who constantly calls his own daughter a good for nothing? In his eyes, I was just a unpaid maid. Not even proper meals. Yet I had to obey like some dog.
How could this be?
If you think someone like him deserves to be called a father, Then why don't you become his daughter?
But even so, you still refused to acknowledge your birth mother. You could have had. You just don't cherish it. Now you're following your adoptive father's footsteps, abandoning your own mother.
I've told you, he's not my adoptive father. He doesn't deserve that title. You, woman. Keep mentioning adoptive father. And another thing, I told you. That old hag. Smells like garbage, isn't my mother.
Then give me back my real mom. I'll take her away and care for her myself.
Stop acting all self-righteous. Being adopted by someone like him. I'd rather have died back then.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you went through all these terrible things. I didn't mean to bring up your adoptive father. No, that man. But even if that's true, it doesn't justify your evil actions.
Shin Xiaoxi, didn't you swear we'd be like sisters? Then let me show you what I've endured. This rod soaked in salt water was my constant companion growing up.
Huang Mengjie, stop this. How could you be so vile? Your own suffering fuels this hatred for me.
Why? Why steal Su Jinyan away? He was starting to believe I saved him that day. I was almost free from this endless nightmare. My life of luxury was within reach.
I was his true savior. You stole my rightful place, no remorse.
Fine. None of this matters. Today I'll end your life with this very club. You'll never see him again. Why won't you just die?
Enough. You've had your rage. Miss Shin. If Su Jinyan knew you're at my mercy, he'd celebrate. My dear sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Why use that title now? Could it be?
Surprised? I'm more shocked. My biological father is also Su Jinyan's biological father.
Then why collaborate with Huang Mengjie?
I despise Su Jinyan and his wretched mother. Su Chang abandoned me and my mother. He built a new life with that woman, creating their perfect heir, that man. I'll call him right now. Tell him to come here. To become a pair of desperate lovers with you.
You should have died with Su Jinyan together back then. You stole everything from me. And Su Jinyan stole from Gui Cheng's father, tearing their family apart. The two of you are the real monsters here.
No. It's not true, Cheng. Don't hurt Jinyang. Let me explain.
What's there to explain?
Mom, are you in there? Open the door. It's me, Jinyan.
Seems like no one's here. Could Zhao Chunju have been taken too?
That's possible.
I'm right here.
Mom, we need to find Xiaoxi. Mobilize everyone. We must find Aunt Zhao and Xiaoxi. Wait, Mom. Listen, is that Aunt Zhao's voice inside?
Yes. Someone seems to have locked her in there.
Don't worry. Xiaoxi gave me the key. Let's get in right away. Godmother.
Chunju.
What happened to you? Why were you locked inside? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where's Xiaoxi? Why isn't Xiaoxi with you?
Chunju, we came here to ask if Xiaoxi is with you. Xiaoxi.
What's wrong with Xiaoxi? Tell me now.
She's missing.
It must be Mengjie and Gui Cheng. They must be behind this.
Your woman is in my hands. Keep her safe by. Bring the Su group. Transfer agreement within 30 minutes.
Scum. Where are you now?
Wouldn't you like to know? Everything depends on you now.
Hey.
Those two heartless monsters. How could they do this to Xiaoxi?
I've sent people to investigate. There's still time.
Wait, they drugged me. I overheard them planning to take Xiaoxi to Yi Cheng's old house.
Old house? Where's the old house?
Check Gu Yicheng's hometown. Draft another group transfer agreement.
Mr. Su, found something. Gu Yicheng once lived with his mother in Wenhua village. He only has a mother. Also found some photos of him. Sending them to you.
At Wenhua village.
Let's go now.
Let's go.
Hurry up.
The woman in this photo, why does she look just like the one Dad held before he died? Could he be the brother Dad mentioned?
How long, dear brother, till they come? When he sees you like this, he'll be so thrilled.
What do you want? Haven't you two done enough? Why won't you leave me alone?
Drink this water. And I'll let you go.
I won't drink it. Why the sudden kindness, offering me water?
Woman. Who do you think you are? It's just a drink. Once Su Jinyan arrives and sees you lying with his dear brother, guess what'll happen? Do you think he'll still want you? This is a drink. Wait till Su Jinyan gets here. Seeing you and his dear brother lying together, guess what? Will he still? You should taste it too. The taste of being abandoned.
Ji Yicheng. Please, don't do this. I beg you. I didn't do anything to hurt you.
No. You really didn't do anything to betray me?
Then why are you doing this?
Because I hate you. And Su Jinyan.
What does this have to do with you kidnapping me?
Ever since I became the leader of the Shin clan, I controlled the Shin family bloodline. I possessed their power. I never have to live that kind of starving, feast or famine life again. Later, I met you. I wanted to take care of you forever.
As the leader of the Shin family's guards, protecting the Shin family bloodline was your duty from the start.
As expected, you and Su Jinyan are the same. Always so high and mighty.
Now I'm going to tear off your clothes. I want to see you with barely any clothes on. If you'll still be so high and mighty. When Su Jinyan arrives, his expression will be priceless.
No, I'm begging you. No, I beg you.
It's too late, for please. The drink you just had is a potent poison. Within an hour, if no antidote is taken, you'll wish you were dead.
There must be an antidote, right? I'm begging you, give me the antidote. I loved Jinyang so deeply.
Being with me, beneath your dignity? We share the same father. How am I inferior to him?
It's different. We've been through so much together.
Born to play the scheming mistress role, Su Jinyan is another man's son. A homewrecker, and a baseborn kid who destroyed a family, perfect match. You two deserve each other. Made for this twisted game.
No, that's not the truth. I know Mr. Su's will. Give me the antidote, and I'll tell you.
You're in no position to bargain with me. What truth? Speak up. Maybe I'll spare you.
Jinyang told me. You and your mother were Mr. Su's lifelong regret. They've searched for you, yearning to make amends.
Stop joking around. Is Su Group actually having trouble finding just one person? To make Mom and me suffer on the streets this long?
Shin Xiaoxi, what are you scheming now? You think Gu Yicheng and I are that gullible?
You gotta believe me. I'm not lying to you. Mr. Su genuinely kept searching for you.
I won't lay hands on you. But no antidote either. We'll wait right here. And watch, Su Jinyan come find you.
Jinyang, you must come. I found your brother. Please come quickly.
Xiaoxi. Why put on this act of chase nobility? Who's your audience?
Is what she said actually true? Never mind. She's definitely lying. To make me spare her and Su Jinyan. How cunning.
Gu Yicheng, I know you're in there. You summoned me here. Now I'm here. Open the door.
Seems your dear husband got here pretty fast. He genuinely wants you alive. But today, both of you will meet your end together. become star-crossed lovers in death.
I'll get the door.
Xiaoxi.
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 This is all my fault for not watching you. If only I'd realized something was wrong then. Never left the dressing room. You wouldn't have been kidnapped and tortured here. Xiaoxi. I'm sorry.
Well. The Su Group works with such efficiency. Well, brought the transfer agreement, sign it for me. And you take Shen Xiaoxi away.
Gui Cheng, have you no humanity? She's your sister-in-law. How could you treat her like this?
You know it? When did you figure it out?
Yes. I knew everything. I've been searching for you all these years, but could never find you. Never imagined you'd come back to find us first. Why didn't you return to reunite with us?
Going back would shame my mother's spirit. Kneeling before Su Chang's grave, calling him father? I don't have that kind of mercy.
Dad told me on his deathbed that I have a younger brother. But back then, I didn't have the means. When I finally could, Mrs. Gu had passed away. You left the village as well. But all these years, he's been searching for you and Mrs. Gu.
I don't believe it. If he truly tried everything to find me, how could there be no trace for decades?
I'm telling the truth. This is his will. It states clearly, when we find you, whether you're willing to acknowledge your roots, the Su Group will be yours to inherit. This is his atonement.
This is her antidote. The Su Group, I'll accept. But I'll never call him father.
It doesn't matter. He said none of that matters.
Gui Cheng, what are you doing? You dare betray me?
Xiaoxi, I failed you. I couldn't control Mingjie. Blame me instead. For my reckless actions. If you must be angry with me.
Mom, get up now. This kneeling is shameful.
Stand up, don't kneel for me. Shen Xiaoxi, the one who hurt you, has always been me. Make her get up.
Mom.
Silly child. You're both my daughters. I can't bear to see you two tear each other apart.
Mingjie, I know you've suffered through terrible things. That's why you lashed out. For Mom's sake, I'll forgive you.
I'm sorry, Mom. Xiaoxi, I'm sorry. Thank you for forgiving me. From now on, do whatever you want to me.